Having built an archive containing the knowledge that she possessed through decades of maintaining the Jedi archives on Coruscant, Jocasta Nu attempted a daring mission to ensure the knowledge was passed down to a new generation of Jedi. Looking to use the archive to start a school, and recognizing that a school needed students, Jocasta returned to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant to obtain a memory crystal containing the names of Force-sensitive children that could be brought into the Order as initiates. But as we'll see, Jocasta's mission, more than just being one of the final attempts to bring light back to the galaxy immediately following Order 66, would also mark the first time that Darth Vader would defy the orders of Darth Sidious, putting his own interests above those of his master. In this video expose, I will describe the first time that Vader rebelled against Sidious within the current canon. Recognizing that the Jedi Temple archives concealed a great treasure through its wealth of knowledge pertaining to secrets of not just the light side of the Force, but the dark side and ancient Sith as well, Jocasta Nu became one of Sidious's most valuable targets following Order 66. Knowing that she would have knowledge of these secrets, as well as the location to every site of interest to the Force across the galaxy, Sidious left the task to Vader alone of ensuring that Jocasta was captured alive and brought before him to extract this information. Because Sidious understood that she would try to make one grand attempt to end the Sith rule of the galaxy, likely ending in her capture by those other than the Sith or her death, he stressed to his apprentice the importance of ensuring that she lived, telling Vader, "You must find Jocasta Nu, and you must save her life." Sidious was correct, as Jocasta would make a fearless and bold attempt to enter the Jedi Temple to obtain the Jedi Memory Crystal and begin a new school of Jedi students. Ultimately, her presence upon Coruscant was detected by the Empire, and the intervention of Vader led him to confront her within the temple. Initially, Vader followed the strict orders of his master and dedicated himself to saving Jocasta's life and capturing her alive. He rescued the Jedi Master from certain death at the hand of the Grand Inquisitor, blocking the Grand Inquisitor's strike so that she could be brought before Sidious alive. After a lengthy confrontation between Jocasta and Vader, the Jedi Master found herself trapped upon the ledge of the Jedi Temple. Facing the prospect of certain capture, Jocasta chose to end her life, letting her secrets die with her rather than fall into the hands of the Sith. However, again Vader intervened to follow the instructions of Sidious and save Jocasta's life. After using the Force to prevent her fall, she was brought into the custody of Vader. Knowing that she would be brought before Palpatine, the Dark Lord of the Sith who the Jedi had been searching for, Jocasta prevented Vader with a choice that was probably equal parts gamesmanship and truth. Having been searched by stormtroopers after being brought into custody, they located the memory crystal that Jocasta had risked everything to obtain. Taking the crystal, Vader inserted it into a device on his belt that presented him with a list of names, along with a corresponding location and date of birth. Recognizing that the birth dates were all recent, it didn't take Vader long to conclude that the list contained Force-sensitive children that had formerly been targeted by the Jedi Order, and now the target of Jocasta. Knowing that the list of children had fallen into the hands of the Sith, Jocasta then attempted to convince Vader of the risk that the crystal was to him personally. Correctly understanding that Sidious ordered Vader to keep her alive, given the numerous attempts Vader made to save her life, Jocasta told him that Sidious was motivated to obtain the list of children so that he could make more Vaders and obtain potential apprentices to replace him. With her final words, she presented Vader with a choice. He could hand her and the list over to Sidious, or he could do neither and put his own interests first. Ultimately, Vader killed Jocasta by crashing their transport with her still on board the vehicle. However, her final words would push Vader into his first true act of rebellion against the wishes of his master following the events of Revenge of the Sith, and seen within the current canon. Immediately contacting Sidious, Vader informed his master that Jocasta died, not at his hand, but in what he called a careless attempt to escape their custody. Although Sidious saw the event as regrettable, he was more concerned with the outcome of Vader's interaction with her, asking his apprentice if he learned anything from Jocasta before she died. Vader then lied to his master, telling him that he learned nothing from her, while at the same time crushing the memory crystal within his hand. So there we have it, the first time Vader rebelled against Sidious within the current canon. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. Or perhaps follow us on Twitter at SW Reading Club for updates regarding the channel. Or support the channel through Patreon for access to exclusive hangouts and book discussions. If not for me, for final acts of bravery.